If you thought you knew the full story of the It Ends With Us drama, take a seat, grab your favorite snacks, and maybe a stress ball because things just got a whole lot more complicated. According to a bombshell update from journalist Kjersti Flaa, the icy silence we saw during the 2024 press tour didn't start with a cold shoulder. It started with a hug. Or rather, a few too many of them. Sources have now confirmed that the relationship between the two stars didn't just go wrong. It started out too friendly. We're talking late-night texts, cozy voice notes, and sweet names that blurred every professional line in the book. But how did a yummy friendship turn into a $400 million legal war? We've all had that one coworker who is just a little too comfortable, right? You start by sharing a desk, and 3 weeks later, they're telling you about their childhood dream of becoming a professional mime. According to Flaa sources, that was the vibe on the set of It Ends With Us. Before the lawsuits, Blake and Justin were reportedly in a constant loop of communication. Insiders claimed they weren't just discussing camera angles. They were checking in on each other, sharing personal struggles, and wait for it, using sweet nicknames. Using sweet names that some crew members found a bit much for a director-actor relationship. If they were so close at the start, what was the specific spark that turned all that sweetness into a bitter legal lemon? If there's one person who knows how to dig up the receipts, it's Kjersti Flaa. In her latest deep dive, she references a private voice memo from Blake to Justin that has recently been unsealed. This isn't just any memo. It's reportedly filled with a tone that Flaa describes as comfortable and personal. In it, Blake allegedly discusses postpartum exhaustion, relatable, right? Strains in her marriage to Ryan Reynolds. Requests for privacy regarding their scheduling discussions. For many fans, this paints a picture of a woman looking for a friend in her director. For others, it's evidence of a blurred line that made the eventual fallout much more painful. Flaa even points to a specific message where Blake reportedly described a scene as flirty and yummy. Calling a work project yummy is a choice. While Justin reportedly stayed focused on his family and professional duties, the contrast between Blake's early bedroom voice, as Flaa calls it, and her later accusations of a hostile work environment has left the public scratching their heads. Was the hostility a result of a friendship that got too intense, or was the friendship just a mask for the power struggle brewing underneath? Every great story has a turning point. For Blake and Justin, it seems the sweet names stopped when the creative control started. As the producer and lead star, Blake Lively is a powerhouse. But Justin Baldoni wasn't just the leading man, he was the director. This is where the too friendly dynamic allegedly backfired. When you're besties with your boss, it's hard to tell them no without it feeling like a personal betrayal. The power struggle breakdown. Rumors swirled that Blake commissioned her own edit of the film, reportedly with help from Ryan Reynolds. Fans noticed the cast didn't take a single photo with Justin during the entire press tour. Blake eventually filed a complaint alleging sexual harassment and a smear campaign, while Justin fired back with a $400 million defamation lawsuit. It's like a classic rom-com script that accidentally got swapped with a legal thriller halfway through filming. You can't talk about Blake Lively without mentioning the merc with a mouth himself, Ryan Reynolds. Kjersti Flaa's update touches on a theory that has set the internet on fire. Was the fallout fueled by jealousy? Some insiders speculate that the too friendly nature of Blake and Justin's early relationship didn't sit well with the home front. If Blake was indeed sending yummy messages and sharing intimate life details with her director, it's not hard to see how a protective husband might step in. Blake's team has pushed the narrative that Justin initiated a smear campaign against her. However, Flaa and other critics point out that much of the negative press Blake received, like her promoting hair care products during a domestic violence movie tour, was self-inflicted. As Kjersti Flaa continues to peel back the layers of this lively verse of madness, we're left wondering, was this a case of a friendship gone wrong, or a strategic move for creative dominance? Share this article with your fellow pop culture junkies and drop a comment below with your take. Let's get the conversation